Hello people, this is Sean with Rusted Rooster Farm, another short video. This is Dizzy the bean polisher. Now my kids watched Bob the Builder and insisted when we brought this home that it had to be named Dizzy. So anyways, it's just a cement mixer I bought from Harbor Freight. I took a hole saw and cut, there are about 3-inch round holes in it, and then just screwed mesh over the holes with some self-tapping screws. Now I have different size meshes for polishing different things, but I'll go get some beans and we'll see how it's gonna work. Okay, so now we have the beans. You can see they're kind of dirty. My phone will focus up on them a little bit right there. These were harvested in wet conditions, so they've got some dirt caked to them. You can see like right there and right here, there's a little bit of dirt on them. Well, people don't really want to buy beans with dirt. So rather than sort all them beans out that have just that little bit of dirt in them, we're gonna throw them in a polisher. And I was looking into polishers, and one of my friends who grows some dry beans said just use a cement mixer. Now they just use a regular cement mixer and didn't bother cutting the holes in it. But the advantage to cutting the holes in it is if you have split beans or chunks of beans or maybe some weed seed or anything, while it's rolling around there, it acts like a second screen cleaner. Little rocks fall out, all kinds of good stuff falls out. That way you only have to, you can change the screen just to the right size so the bean won't fall through the whole bean. And then all you have is whole bean size things to pick out. So I'm going to throw some in there and we'll give it a go. Okay, so now we have the cement mixer full of beans. This is one 50-pound bag of beans. We tip it up to the second setting right there. Now, I found that just rolling them around wasn't really bringing the dirt off very fast. So I took some of these, they're just Scotch-Brite pads. You can get them anywhere. And I screwed, well, I had 2 of them screwed here. But I'm just going to throw them in loose. And they'll roll around there with the beans. And they help rub that dirt off a lot faster so you don't have to roll the beans around nearly as long. So I'm going to throw some in there. Got a little stack of them right here. So we'll just kind of throw them in there like that, and then we'll start it up. So you can already see the dust rolling off of it, and they're all in there rolling around. The beans are falling over the top of them, getting all mixed around. Now in the back here, we'll see if we can get a good view of the stuff. See all that stuff falling out of it, rocks and dirt and all kinds of that stuff. You end up with a lot cleaner product when it's all said and done. And I usually wash it, and you can see, well, you can kind of see some dust rolling off of it. Not so much anymore, but when maybe we can get it from this angle. When the dust stops rolling out of it and those little particulates stop falling out of it, good time to check it and see if the beans are polished. Okay, so now we have the beans. They're all polished. You can see they're kind of nice and shiny looking, and if you had any that were maybe a little bit, the skin got rubbed off that one in the combine, or maybe they were bloater beans that weren't mature, the dust will actually stick to them and make them stick out like a sore thumb, so they're real easy to sort. You can see, I mean, so most of them look good, and then you'll see one like that. Now, maybe one didn't quite mature or whatever. It's all, it makes the dust really stick to them, and it makes them really apparent. Now, there is a little chunk of something in there that got ground up in the combine, but it's really a pretty good method, and I was pretty happy with it. So I end up running all my beans through it before I run them over the sorting table. Just another step that you can walk away from it and leave it running, and it cuts a lot of time out of the sorting table. Well, thanks for watching. Bye.